Hi, Jenni here, and the Grammys were this weekend, and I must say, I'm pretty happy with the Grammys this year, which has now happened 2 years in a row. But this year, I wanted to actually discuss my thoughts and opinions on the award show. I will discuss the top four, the big four categories, and what I think of the winners, and then I will focus on my favorite artists. Best New Artist went to Olivia Dean, and I'm really happy with this result. Olivia Dean is a really lovely artist. Her music is very lovely to listen to. I was gonna say easy listening, but I mean that in the loveliest way possible because I feel like the world is very loud. Social media is very loud, but her music brings like calmness and soothing feeling to everything. And she is super talented. And I haven't listened to her music a lot, but I have listened to her newest album a couple of times now, and I really like it. So she's definitely deserving of this award. Song of the Year went to Billie Eilish, Wildflower, and I had not heard this song before. I don't really listen to Billie Eilish. I do think she has a really wonderful voice, and I love that she is trying to stand on the right side of history. So I do appreciate that about her, but I don't really listen to her music. I've heard some of her popular songs. So I listened to the song afterwards and I liked it. It was really nice. She sounds beautiful. Song of the Year award. I mean, I feel like, yes, it's a good song, but it's a big award to get for that song, if that makes sense. I probably would have chosen Lady Gaga's Abracadabra. Record of the Year went to Luther by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. I really like this song. I love how calming and romantic it is, and I love SZA's voice in it. She sounds so beautiful. And Kendrick became the most awarded rapper at the Grammys history. So that's really amazing as well. So I definitely think this award was deserved. And Luther, it was top of the streaming charts and Billboard charts for weeks and weeks, so it's definitely deserving. Then the biggest award, Album of the Year, went to Bad Bunny's Debí tirar más fotos. I am so happy with this win. He deserved it so much. He honored Puerto Rico and his culture so beautifully, and the album is really cohesive. The songs are so catchy but have such meaningful lyrics as well. I think for me, I would have loved to see Mayhem by Lady Gaga win, but I am really happy with Bad Bunny winning Album of the Year, and it really showed that it meant a lot to him to win that award. So Big Four, overall, I'm pretty happy with the way they were awarded. Now moving on to my favorite artists, I have to start with Zara Larsson. First of all, the fact that Midnight Sun, the song, got nominated is so incredible. I wasn't expecting it at all. Of course, I wanted her to get nominated, but you know, it is with what it is with these Grammys. It was nominated for Best Pop Dance Recording. Ultimately, Zara didn't win. It went to Lady Gaga, Abracadabra, which is also a good song. But Zara has been working so hard for the past 10 years and more. And Midnight Sun is such a special track. It encapsulates the Swedish summer, the Nordic summer experience so well. The production is super interesting and nothing like we can hear on the radio. She is an incredible vocalist, and it was just so wonderful to see the Grammys acknowledge it with a nomination. I wish it had won, but it is what it is. Zara also performed at the pre-ceremony. She should have been in the main show, come on. But she performed this beautiful orchestral version of Midnight Sun. She sounded wonderful. She sounded so amazing. She looked beautiful. And even though she lost, she just looked so happy to be here. And as a fan, I just loved seeing her so happy and that she was finally recognized. Obviously, the Grammys aren't the end-all be-all when it comes to music recognition, but it's still a really great nod for her. Another win that I was really happy about was Kehlani winning Best R&B Performance and Best R&B Song for Folded. Kehlani has been making music for such a long time, and they have released really great projects, but there was something so special about Folded. It combined the 2000s R&B, 90s R&B with modern takes so beautifully. She sounds amazing, and they really delivered like one of the most monumental music moments of 2025. Then them getting recognition for this amazing song. It should have been submitted for the main category, Song of the Year and Recording of the Year as well, but her label didn't do it. They should have. And yeah, I'm just really happy for Kehlani. They have been making music and really great music for a really, really long time, so I'm glad that they got this recognition from the Grammys. Tyla got the Best African Performance Award for Push the Start. I really, really love Push the Start. It's such a catchy song, and it does combine like the elements of 2000s early pop, but with modern influences, with her beautiful, beautiful vocals, and I absolutely love this song. She has now won this category twice, and I can't wait to hear her second album. The first album is incredible, so I can't wait to hear what she will come out with this year. Löive won Best Traditional Pop Album for A Matter of Time. A Matter of Time was one of my favorite albums released last year. I feel like it's very honest and raw. I have always felt that Löive is a very authentic artist, but something was even more real and honest with the third album. She's super talented, obviously. I'm really glad that she got this recognition with A Matter of Time. I am seeing her live this month. That's super exciting. I started listening to Sabrina last year, and I really like her. I'm not like a stan, but I like her music, and she seems like a decent person as well. She went home with nothing, but I feel like as a person she doesn't care about winning. Of course, I'm sure she wanted to win, but that it's not the make or break of her. Her performance was incredible. I loved the airport setting. I don't think having the bird there was necessary though. I don't like it when animals are used as props. I would have loved to see her win something, maybe in the pop categories, but she didn't, and that's fine. Mayhem by Lady Gaga was another great album released last year, and it took home Best Pop Vocal Album and a few awards for Abracadabra as well. It's a really great testament of Lady Gaga's work and sound. She really went back to her roots with Mayhem, but modernized it as well. And her performance was absolutely incredible. She always does something new and exciting. It's really fun to see. What else? I did also really like how many people stood up for the immigrants and said fuck ICE in their speeches and used their platform for good. Some people say that maybe Hollywood artists and actors, like, they dilute the movement if they take part, but in my opinion, every voice against injustice, every voice against ICE matters, and I'm really, really glad that they used their platform in that way. Well, like I said, I was really happy with the Grammys this year. Like, yeah, everything didn't go as I had wished for, but ultimately it seemed like there was such a nice energy and vibe amongst the nominees and people attending. I have only seen Gaga, Sarah Larsson's and Sabrina's performances. They usually take quite a long time to upload them on YouTube, so I can't really say anything about that. Also, the Grammys air at nighttime for me, so I didn't tune into them live. Although I did wake up before they had announced Album of the Year, but I didn't watch the broadcast. So what are your thoughts on the Grammys this year? Obviously, like I said, the Grammys don't really matter. What matters is the music you like, the artists who love to make music and are passionate about it. That's what matters. But, you know, sometimes it's nice to celebrate music. And the Grammys this year felt like a huge celebration. I will share my thoughts on how the Brits go. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye!